Can you tell which one I did? I bet you can't tell the difference. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy at Mermaid Code. I had such fun, y'all. Number one, I was using cheap watercolors, and this is a luscious sort of acrylic or gouache. But the point was, for me, was just to capture the essence. And these paper, this is a mixed media book, but it's really not super holding up to water, which is good to know. But I love her dearly. So, and the point is, I just did it, and I had fun, and I didn't judge myself, and I could look even and say, hey, okay, what worked? What didn't? Well, what the paper sucked. The watercolors are fine. I would say what is a little off for me, but I love the wonkiness of it. But just like this, maybe out a little bit more, giving her a little bit of space here. But other than that, y'all, I love her. I've had this picture in this book for 5 years. And you learn by copying, and you can't help but bring your own marks and your own stuff to it. But, and this was something I did a while ago. So I'm trying to learn color mixing, and it's close, but it's not quite there. And that, you guys, is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, which is fine. But now I'll do something on top of this color, right? So this is just one of my journals I play in. Let me see. Just make marks in. And then I can go back and sometimes it's just using up paint. I can go back and, and totally cover it. Sometimes it's, this might not be the easiest to incorporate, right? So yeah, so I did do some art yesterday, and then on my image transfer, I'm working on it. I mean, there's still some white, but I'm gonna live with it. And so this book is about children. I think I said this, but I'm gonna put, the new teacher didn't like frogs. Or maybe I should do amphibians. But look at his face, y'all. Anyway, so that's kind of what I worked on yesterday. My day off, gave myself a break. I had to go to CVS. I did that. I have to start this new cortisol cream for my autoimmune disorder. And she said to use as little as possible. So we're going to see. And I had to make a chart. Because it's like I use it twice a day for a week. Then like once a day for a week. And then like every other day for a week. And then like twice a week for like 6 weeks. Something like that. And I went through a bunch of papers, and now there's literally on my bedroom floor tossed magazine pages, book pages that I didn't want anymore. So I cleaned up half of it, but I need to get a hop on that and clean that kind of stuff. But yeah, so, and I am having a bone density mammogram, and I need to get my old mammogram. So from what I understand, the research I've done is I need to go to the place, which isn't out of my way really, on my way to work. And they said to give you 20 minutes. Really? 20 minutes? That's it? I'm going to give myself longer than that. And had I not, I wish I'd seen it earlier in the day, and I would have done it yesterday. But anyway, I'm going to see how my Monday goes. But I might I have acupuncture, and then I might on my way back just stop and do it and get it done. Right? So, yeah, more stuff I wanted to get done, but that's okay. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But that's what I'm working on next. It's a class by Robin Marie Smith. We got lots of good stuff going on. So here's my sheet for that and my notes. Yeah, and today I'm having lunch with one of my older lady friends, so I won't get much done at lunch. But I'm going to bring her my thing to show her. And yeah, I don't know, all this decluttering and digging deep and honestly having a come to God moment, come my soul moment. And also I'm working at it. So it's not like it's just comes naturally now, but my thoughts are changing about myself. And that's a miracle. That's a gift. And you know what? Just start listening to positive stuff, like before you go to bed, as you fall asleep. When you're really not paying attention, instead of maybe having the radio on, have someone like Belle Ruth Knappersack, or have Mark Allen, or you can go into Hoopla, which you can download and have it for free with your library card, or Libby, or whatever it is. Just list, or if you have Audible, or you have whatever, CDs. You can go to the library and we have these little MP3 players that you just put a battery and an earphone in, and we have one on like guided visualization. And like I said, one of the things I did is seeing a roommate here is when I come in at night, the bedroom there, I visualized it with lights on. And a few times I put a light on and left it on. So when I came, I could see it. And so the first time I came home late when it was dark and my roommate was home, I saw the lights on and I was like, yeah. So that's what you start with, right? Because it's a tape that you run over and you run and you don't even know you're running it. Sometimes you catch yourself like, what? You know, listening and watching other people. Like a customer might say, let's say they don't have the library card. I'm such an idiot, I forgot it. Really? I'll say, that doesn't make you an idiot. You're using the library. You're one of the smartest people on the planet. Just saying. Let's rephrase that. So you're human, you forgot your library card. That's okay. Trust me. 25% of people are like that. But you know, it's just sort of filling it up. Because it's almost like you have to overrun those tapes, right? And I do believe it's made huge impact in the journaling, just getting crap out of my head, right? Listening to great podcasts. Claire always sends me Anne Lamott, and I love it. She just sent me a new person. I haven't listened to it, but I'll put it up for y'all to listen to. But just start to fill yourself up. Now, I still love my true crime and my court cases, but I watch when there's new stuff, right? I don't like go over and rehash it all, because I would rather be listening to something positive that's going to uplift my life, right? It's kind of like garbage in, garbage out, good stuff in, good stuff out. So I'm still feeling, I'm going to say lightheaded, and it moves, right? And I don't know if it's truly a medication maybe. But my new thing is I'm really working on protein, and I did pretty good, and then I lost the plot yesterday, and that's fine. You don't the thing with this what stopped me cold with this. There's no way I could sit down first time and do this. It's not possible. This is an artist who's been doing this a long time. I don't know who it is, but look at that. I think she's lovely. But the thing is, in my head, it's like I psyched myself out. And the point is now, through taking all these wonderful classes from people through Wanderlust and just, the Leslie Riley's, Robin Marie Smith, Sue Bloomer, Jane Chip, all these amazing artists that I'm obsessed with. Really, the message is play, have fun, make your own mark. Don't get attached to the outcome. Don't, because that's when you're not, what's the point, right? I'm not trying to be Van Gogh, or, Van Gogh wasn't Van Gogh, but he had a vision, and that's what he did. So, so I'm just playing. And it's so good for my soul. And it's good for this brain that's like, okay, are you going to finish the library? Yeah, I did good things. I got a bunch of empty boxes, and I've decided my landing pad now for decluttering is the garage, right? So all my empty boxes and containers and stuff like that, are out there. And any books that I had brought in from the garage, I've already put on the shelves. empty bags, right? I'm trying not to things. I cleaned out the freezer in my little refrigerator. I rearranged stuff in the freezer kind of thing. I moved a few things. So what I need to do next is, I had kept some empties that I know I'm probably going to want to use. So I got to make a place for that and put them in the library so I know where they're at and I can just go get them. Or I might be able to do the cat bathroom too. I'm not sure. I have to think about that. Yeah. I need to work on the carpets. Claire really did a job. I got to work on that. And I have a bunch of photo stuff I found. So I have to figure that out. I don't necessarily need to go through it right now. I don't feel like it. But put it in a spot where, okay, yeah, I'm going to work on that next. Or, you know, I have 20 minutes. I'm just going to grab a bunch of photos and start sorting them. You know, any ones that are old and I know who they are, I have a family one, right? Any ones that are old and I don't know who they are, I put in my art pile of photos. And then I decide, am I keeping it? Is it for my brother? Is it for my niece, my nephew? Or I might just also have a box and they can sort through it themselves. And then my brother can make whatever decision he wants with what's left over. And I just keep what I want. So that's kind of that, but I don't need to do that now. I have till Christmas, really. I've gone through so much. I still can't believe I found 2 huge boxes. My mother, she loved her photos. And then I have this red thing. I want to go through that and let more go in there and organize that better. So when I'm sitting at my desk, there's a bookcase behind me, right? And I was noticing I have like a bunch of empty notebooks and stuff. I thought, why would you have that there? You don't need it there, right? It doesn't make sense. That's like prime real estate. What I'd like to do is have it so when I'm painting or doing something, I can set it down to dry, actually. That might be one of the best things. And because it's not that easy to turn around, you know, but it's a nice place to do that. So in order to take those notebooks off, I have to get to the red thing. So, you know, there's little chunks and stages there. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And yes, it's work weekend. I made some sweet potatoes. I'm working on protein and fiber. So I forget where my notes are. I think I took them somewhere. But, you know, shooting for like at least 20 grams of fiber and moving up closer to 30. And then apparently we just don't get enough protein. So working on my protein. And so for me, sometimes adding things is much easier than subtracting. Because if you're eating all this fiber and protein, like yesterday, my snack was a cup of strawberries. So when you're, you know, eating all that up, you feel full and you're not as, maybe as hankering for sugar stuff, right? Anyway, so that's what's going on. I need to go, it's a short one today, and hop in the shower. And then I'm going to go back and post some of the ones that I've done that are much, much longer. And yeah, and then tomorrow I'll show you a couple new things I got. I got this new recycling thing for the kitchen. And I haven't gotten much, of course. I'm trying to be judicial about it. And then Sue and I are starting the pumpkin collection of things. So we're going to schedule a pumpkin palooza in late September. And then I'm going to get that posted in October. So I'm going to do that so you guys know what's out there that we like and we don't like. Claire's doing okay. Let me see if I can get her on here for y'all. Whoops. Clara. She's a water girl. And things are good. Things are comfortable. So, what my thing just did. But yeah, and I just posted this to Instagram. And then actually I want to post... So I did do these. I want to post and ask the teacher's class I took, like, it's fine, right? But did I use too much gel medium? Not enough gel medium? Did I not? I mean, I let it dry a long time. Just get some ideas on that. But that, it's like an art though, you know, it's a feel. But, you know, it came out well. And then I get, you know, a little impatient. And that's where I should walk away and not try to, you know, not do the whole thing. But okay, all right, guys, you take care. I'm going to post this right now before I do anything, get myself going, and I will be sending out stuff. So it's all going to be a jumble and out of order. So things are good right now. And, you know, just looking forward to all these doctor's appointments to move forward, get biopsies back, and just see where the state of my health is. The other thing that I'm going to do is I need to call my insurance and see. So I have a lot of pain here and in my hands. So before I start lifting weights, I want to go to a specialist, number one, and see what I need to do, because I don't want to live like this. A dull ache, right? It's miserable. But I don't want to make it worse either. So what I'm going to do is, Monday I will call and see, do I need a referral from my primary care doctor, which, you know, really doesn't make sense because I never see her. But I may. I may need that. And I'm not seeing her till September. So what I would like to do is, if I need that referral, call and see if I can get one sent to me. And then, because, you know, it might take me a while to get into an office. But anyway, but what I could do when I start at the YMCA is, one, you know, cardio, and two, get a really good stretching routine going. I think that's super important, and that might even be more important before I start lifting weights, start using the machines and stuff. But, you know, just holding on. I think regular machines will be okay, but actually holding things and lifting them, so we'll see. We're going to start easy on that. But my two goals to achieve by the end of the week are stop by the YMCA and get prices, and then my EMDR to have an appointment made. That's reasonable. I can do that. Monday's going to be a phone call and an art day. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. You have a great weekend. And so some bizarre stuff will be coming out. Welcome to my channel. All right, guys, take care.